So let's talk about a recent match that happened between NRG versus Leviathan. This was an exciting match to watch as NRG was a team many people believe would have won this match with ease as they performed great in lock-in. However, the result was far from that as Leviathan managed to 2-0 them and even win 13-4 on NRG map pick Lotus. Let's break down what worked well for Leviathan and how they managed to get the win over NRG. So let's talk about the team comp. Leviathan played double controller with Sky as the solo initiator along with Killjoy and Jet. Double controller has started to become the meta team comp on most maps, and we can see that Leviathan has started to adapt to the meta, with Killjoy being able to anchor site on her own on all 3 bomb sites of Lotus through her different setup. Just by seeing Leviathan team con, we can expect them to play slow and use Omen one-way smoke to set her Jet up for early picks or info. Now, we move on to NRG. We can see that they are playing a very aggressive team comp with double initiator being Bridge and Sky along with Ardis on Race, who is able to satchel forward to follow up with whatever utility is thrown by NRG. Just by looking at their respective team comp, we can have a base understanding on how both team is planning to play the map. So now let's look at the first pistol round. We can see that Leviathan has 4A with Killjoy getting ready to break A-Link's door. We can also see that Viper wall that cut through B main and A main, with Viper on C trying to get info if NRG is hitting C. NRG also has a similar idea where they have 4A with Killjoy holding flank on her own, with her turret holding B push and Victor looking at C. Let's see how it goes. Right at the start, both teams trade utilities and NRG managed to force Leviathan back but could not push through due to Viper wall holding them back. You can see that NRG is pinging the A-Link door as they know that Leviathan has broken the door and waited till the Viper dropped before taking more space on A side. Victor took back the turret to get ready to hit A together with his team, leaving an alarm bot at A main to hold flank. NRG was ready to push A with Ardis opening the door following the Skydog. However, the overall push was too slow as when NRG was getting ready to hit side, Leviathan managed to wall up again, causing NRG to push through the wall, which ended up favourable for Leviathan and they end the round flawlessly. Now, we move on to round 8. We can see that NRG has full board while Leviathan is on an eco. As NRG has contested for A main for most of the round, they decided to switch it up with 4 guys on C while Som is just holding A main to listen for any utility thrown by Leviathan. For Leviathan, they decide to push A again with a similar setup, while Viper holds C alone, getting ready to play retake on C if NRG decided to hard push C. Hearing an off shot on C mount, Leviathan calls for Jet and Sky to rotate over to C immediately, with Omen holding A main as they do not wish to over-rotate and lose their map control. But since NRG did not execute C, Sky docked B main to see what NRG is doing. Now that the Victor ulted B side, Leviathan called for a 5v5 retake, with their own Killjoy out to retake B side. NRG saw this and aftershocked her ulti, with Crashes getting ready to break Killjoy's out. Huge kill by NZR, but was traded back by Victor making a 4v4. FNS pushes up A-Link, thinking that A-Link only has Killjoy, but Jet managed to kill FNS, which meant that Leviathan has easy access to 2 Phantom, making it winnable for them. Can we just talk about how well Jet played? As Leviathan tried to retake through a smoke, Jet updraft out the smoke to throw NRG crosshair off, and Shy managed to kill Ardis, and with Leviathan impressive aim, they managed to win the round off the gun given by FNS and Crashes. So let's move on to round 12. Moving on to the final round of the half, Leviathan switched things up and played 3 on C side, and NRG did the same as round 8 with 3 people on C2. Both teams traded utilities, while Leviathan putting up the one-way smoke, and NRG bridge stunned and Sky Flash on C mount. The trade ended up NRG favoured, but Shy managed to win the 1v1 against Victor on B side when he tries to lurk up B. Once the Skydog was shot off, Leviathan understand that NRG was on C side and decided to play retake so that NZR does not die freely on site without anyone to trade him. Somehow, NZR managed to kill FNS with a spam, making it 3v2, and Leviathan understand that instead of splitting up to get map control on CT and Waterfall, it's even better to group up and trade each other, making them 8-4 going to the next half. Moving on to round 13, we can see that Leviathan has 5 on C with Viper throwing a common wall that cut across C side, while NRG has Breach, Raze and Omen on C. Right from the start, we can see a big fight happening on C, Viper up close to allow them to cross into C mount, and this serves two purposes. One, it does not give any info on NRG, and secondly, it allows Leviathan to cross on the right side of the smoke, allowing to get cover right away when they exit the smoke. NRG still continue to fight C with Bridge Stun and Race Nade, but unaware that they have 5 on C, they got killed making C side open and it becomes 4v2 Leviathan favored. Now Leviathan just get into position where they can trade each other off and they easily won the pistol round. Moving on to round 16, NRG did what their team con specialized at, pushing A side, causing Leviathan to rotate off. And since Leviathan heard the utility, they call for a C rush as they expect C side to be weak, as they heard Raze Nade, Sky Flash, Bridge Stun, and Omen Flash on A side. They managed to push up C side, but when Leviathan just executes C push, they heard a brief Bridge Aftershock, which made them think that NRG over-rotate and is contesting the side, so they open the door on C and pushes up B instead. Mazino managed to out A lane, so they understand NRG is playing a 5v5 retake on B, and the NRG can only retake through the two entrances to B side, being Heaven and City. Leviathan knows this, and instead of playing close plans, they understand that they have side control to at least stop NRG from just running up to get the side for free. Mazino and King managed to get 2 incredible kills and stop NRG retake, making it match point for Leviathan. Moving on to the final round, NRG has 2 game-changing ulti with Raze out and Sky out. So let's take a look at how Leviathan managed to win it. The round start off with Leviathan changing up their Viper wall and QJ holding B main, while 3 of them are at C. Meanwhile, NRG did their incredible A side push. Once Leviathan heard the A push, they rushed C and managed to kill Victor on side, while Shy managed to kill Ardis that is pushing up. Personally, I think that NRG made a mistake here, as Omen and Bridge rotated off instead of helping the Raze and Sky to flank. Seeing how the Raze out and Sky out, there could be a potential push and flank that caused Leviathan to panic, and they can get picked and they can trade out Ardis instead. However, FNS tried to contest side on his own and dies, making it 3v5 Leviathan favored. And now they just play post plant and easily got a win over NRG. While it was NRG map pick, we saw that Leviathan understand the strength and weakness of NRG team comp and is willing to trade map control, which allowed them to get a win over NRG. If you enjoyed this breakdown, it would be great if you like and subscribe, and comment down below what match you would like me to break down. Thank you.